so many different Bibles, I don't know which one to look at. But while you're going on, you can go on, I'll just kind of look at it and see if it's in here.
Okay. When you have a question, go to the Bible. Search. When you find the answer for yourself, you'll have a spiritual high like you've never before experienced. It is good to find out, to figure out what something says.
Yeah.
I get it. But then I can go through life and certain things I still don't get.
Mm-hmm.
My mom,
Oh, yeah.
my mom and I have decided that you're just not ready for that. Tell others what you're learning from God's Word. Listen to what Colossians 3:16 says. Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly as you teach and admonish one another with all wisdom. This will keep you from growing stagnant in your faith. In Israel there are two seas. In the north the Sea of Galilee, and in the south the Dead Sea. The Sea of Galilee is a beautiful body of water, still a vacation spot in Israel, filled with fish and teeming with life. The Dead Sea is called dead for a good reason. It is so filled with minerals that little can survive in or around the desolate site. What's the difference? Water flows into the Sea of Galilee from the northern mountains and then out through the Jordan River. The Dead Sea has no outlet, so it fills with sediment and minerals. The two seas are a good parable for your life as a Christian. If you only take God's word in, you'll soon find yourself growing stagnant in your faith. The most exciting truth in history will seem stale. It is as you share the truth with others that the living water continues to flow in fresh and the inspiring ways through your heart. Fresh and inspiring ways through your heart. Did it make sense?
Let me see what we were saying, which one was that, because I was looking.
The Bereans.
Oh, I thought when you said, does that make sense? The Bereans, it was an area, it says, they were Jews. The dominant group in the Berean synagogue is open to listening to Paul's message. They used the Old Testament scriptures to discern its validity.
So they were Jews?
They were Jews, and they were near Thessalonica. So it was an area, Berea. And they were called the Bereans because they, it just says, in contrast to the Thessalonian Jews, the dominant group in the Berean synagogue is open to listening to Paul's message. They use the Old Testament to discern its validity. It says it's like we believe we must go back to the Old Testament and learn to prove the New Testament. It's like our lesson said, that's just their footnote. But it said, it doesn't say much about them except that it was an area, And Paul and Silas in Berea. So the people who lived in Berea were called Bereans. So I guess they're like, we're Jews, but more the Old Testament kind of Jews, and trying to prove, sounds like the New Testament was maybe true, or like to prove what, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like we said, using the Old Testament to prove that,
Prove the
understand
New
the New
Testament.
Testament.
Add light to the Old Testament.
Yeah.
Act on what you learn as you study the Bible. Do not merely listen to the word and so deceive yourselves. Do what it says. G.C. Charleston was one of the great Christian minds of the early 20th century. He had a way with words, not unlike Mark Twain. Charleston once said, "The Bible tells us to love our neighbors and also to love our enemies, probably because they are generally the same people." Oftentimes. Charleston was asked what one book he would want with him if he were stranded on a desert island. Everyone, of course, expected him to say the Bible, with a wonderful explanation why. His surprising and exceedingly sensible answer was Thomas's Guide to Practical Shipbuilding. Of course, if you were stranded on an island, a guide to shipbuilding would show you what to do to safely get home. We are all stranded, in a way, on this island called the planet Earth. And on that note, sometimes I don't know what the word, or what the Catholics call it, purgatory. I don't know what that technically means. But I think this is our purgatory. This is where we make our choice.
Yeah, I think you're right, but I think they consider it a
A
holding
holding
I know
place.
they do.
This would be our holding place, really.
Yeah, now where they ever got that from, I'll never know, excuse me.
You ever wonder if they just sat around the table thinking of ways we could make money?
Yeah,
Well, we can tell people because generally people will believe
Yeah.
what you tell them. I mean, even, well, Jimmy said something Sunday to Christy and she went, really? And it was so absurd. I don't remember what it was, but it was like, what's wrong with you?
I don't know if it's in the Jewish, but as in younger years, people used to say you had to pay for your seat to keep it too in the Jewish temple, but I don't know if that's
You
it.
had to
For
pay
what?
what?
You had to pay for your pew or your seat, so you have your seat in the temple.
That
Oh,
used to be and probably still is.
Yeah.
It's almost like
Really?
Rent,
dues.
like dues, yeah.
gosh.
Belonging to a church, and some people
Yeah.
consider tithing like a belonging, but
Yeah,
Christian churches don't make you tithe and
Yeah.
keep track of it and say, well, you can't come in because you didn't tithe.
yeah,
But yeah.
Well, the Catholic Church is kind of like that. You can't get married in the church unless you give to the church, pretty much. You. And,
There are
different
people,
things.
and I tend to agree, that Catholicism is somewhat of a cult. It's so
Yeah.
far off from Christianity, but it's also so close. Catholics are just so close
Mhm.
to going over into real Christianity. And some are, no doubt. Some are good, God believing.
right.
They read the Bible now in the
But they
Catholic
don't all
Church.
know all the Bible stories.
But
so.
they do read it. The priests do read the Bible.
Because one time they do, but like my neighbor across the street, sometimes we would be talking about different things, just simple things, and she had no clue who those people were.
Yeah. Is she Catholic?
Yeah, they go every Sunday, but she doesn't. I forget, it was a simple story. Let's just say Noah in the Ark. She didn't. She said, I don't know what you're talking. It wasn't that one, but it was something real similar that most people know. She said, I don't know what you mean.
I think it goes back to
How you were brought
A
up.
long
too.
time ago. I mean, they didn't do it a long time ago. I think it's just new.
Yeah, they
Or,
didn't have
you know,
Bible
it's been
studies either.
within 5 years that they've been reading the Bible.
Right, because my friend
Sure.
Joanne, who's real strict,
encouraging.
she
their
goes to
Yeah,
a home study and a Bible study at church, but they did not, you were right, they didn't have,
yeah, back then, no.
they had catechism at a certain age and you could go to communion.
Yeah, and
but-
who know, at small age, and we never read the Bible in catechism. And, you really don't know at that age. You're
No.
not paying attention. You're not,
It's just my opinion that the leaders of the Catholic Church didn't used to encourage people to dig,
right.
probably for fear of if you
Opposition.
did,
Yeah,
what might happen.
yeah.
And, that's kind of a dangerous place to be, to be a teacher and
Mhm.
not encourage your students to question you and,
And then they read it in Latin too, so it wasn't even in English.
Yeah, you couldn't even
language.
understand it. Yeah. Yeah, when we went to church, it was in Latin. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know, mine might have been, we left the Catholic Church when I was 10 years old, so
Oh,
it was all Latin to me up until then,
yeah.
okay.
but it may have been English.
Yeah.
We're a long way, we long for the day when we will be together in heaven, but we're not there yet. While we wait, God has given us an amazing gift, the Bible, the one book we need. It is a book that gives us hope. It is a book that gives us direction. It is a book that will see us safely home. Now we have discussion questions. I don't know. Tell about an experience that caused you to feel that you really love the Bible. What kind of experiences cause you to feel this way? When do you most deeply feel the truth that the Bible is a treasure? Thinking my darkest moments.
And I was just gonna say when you have trouble, is the most treasured. to get into the Bible
And it
and read the
reminds
New
you-
Testament, you know.
reminds you of all the hope.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have these questions, don't you?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
like the Bible was like a seed to me when I put needed growth.
It's always a seed. It's always,
Mm-hmm.
even when something doesn't necessarily seem to apply, it's in there. It's gotten in. You know how children, you think they aren't
Yeah.
paying any attention, and all of a
Mhm.
sudden they blurt out something that you
Yeah.
said, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
I
it's
think,
getting in there.
right,
Yeah.
I think all these, it's easy, like a seed if you needed growth, a sword if you need to be strong, food when you're spiritually, hungry, a hammer when you need to be repaired.
Yeah.
I put a fire when I felt like my fire was going out,
Mm-hmm.
and a mirror when I needed to look at myself. I think they're all kind of,
And you know what? They're all, in my opinion, something we eat daily.
right, right. Because this all happens daily. We need food every day, and we need to take a look at ourselves.
Every day. But then we get all pious. Look at me, pretty me.
Yeah.
And everyone's going, yeah. Can I push you down the stairs now? Next, we start on God.
Yeah, should we do that next time?
Yeah, because
I haven't read
I
that.
haven't reviewed it at all.
It's the God Part 1, is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Just about God Part 1.
See how far we can get.
Yeah, because I haven't got that far either, because we broke this up. I think this is good. It's too bad the rest couldn't hear this tonight, because it was really
This
good.
was good.
And the things you read were really a big help, like the one about the castor oil and the shredded wheat
Yeah.
and the starch. I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it,
It is.
because it's kind of like the truth,
Yes.
I think it depends on also our attitudes.
Right.
You know,
Oops.
do I give the Bible a fair shot? Or
Right.
do I automatically go in thinking, this is gonna be boring,
Yeah.
this isn't gonna be
Yeah.
for me? So it helps for us to prepare our hearts with an attitude of, and God, He knows. If the Bible's boring, God, I think the Bible's kind of boring, stuff it up today.
Yeah.
Right.
We do.
Give me something I want to hear today.
Yeah. I told my daughter, I said, because she was like, Mom, you're always in such a good mood, which is not true. Just want to talk to her. And, I said, well, you just have to go to God and just pray and just lay on the bed and just open yourself up. It's not going to change your circumstances necessarily,
No.
but it's going to change your perspective of your circumstances.
See, I still have to do that. I still, just like you said, just lay on the bed and talk to God. I don't know, I'm not there.
And I'm not going through anything difficult right now, but I love it when my husband leaves and I can turn on the Christian music
Well, I always have that on, but
and I can lift my hands, because I'm not a hand raiser in church.
I'm not either.
But at home, when that music comes on, I'll just walk around the house
Yeah.
like
yeah.
my husband would think I'm nuts.
No,
Not
see,
anyway.
no, Bill, like he could listen to some music, but he wouldn't be a Christian music listener either.
Who?
Bill, my
Oh.
I mean, I could play it, but I had it in another room or something. He was CNN News and
Oh,
Dr.
yeah.
Phil, but I know what you mean. Like when you're by yourself, you can just put on what you want to hear.
Yeah.
And well, you can sing and you can dance and you can raise your hands and you can be silly.
Yeah, you can raise your hand and say, "Okay, Satan away."
Yeah.
I did that on my car today. Or no, was it yesterday? I don't remember. One day I was just feeling like, okay, I need to have Satan gone. I don't remember what I did yesterday. Oh, I went to lunch, that's right. And when you're out in car area, you have to pray to God to keep you safe anymore because there is no place safe.
I'll say,
Nowhere, church, I
nowhere.
don't care where you go.
No, you're
Nowhere.
not safe in your own home anymore.
No, I pray to God every night in the morning when I wake up, thank you for, even though I have my alarm, I mean, somebody could still,
When you said about, get out of here, see, I got.
that was the War Room
Yeah.
taught me that.
Yeah,
That was
I,
Best movie.
had that FaceTime interview on Saturday,
Oh,
And-
last Saturday?
last Saturday.
Oh, I
and,
didn't know that, okay.
Yeah, for a guy, a single man, he's 33, but he's like OCDC, That's
Okay.
what my agency said, and, I said, well, that, but anyway, so his executive assistant FaceTimed me and interviewed me on Saturday. She had some really difficult questions, but I answered them, and, you get nervous because
I don't interview well at all.
FaceTime right there, and that alone, I think, is more intimidating than face to,
Yeah.
really.
Mhm.
But anyway, so I thought it went pretty well, but, I didn't know.
So you're
So
waiting to
anyway,
hear.
I waited, Monday, I emailed Tina and I said, well, it went well, and she's always so busy on Monday, so that's why I emailed her. And so Tuesday, she emailed me back and she said, well, Erica, thought you were a very lovely woman, but
Now, who's Erica?
the lady that interviewed me, the girl that
Oh,
interviewed me.
okay.
But, yeah, she didn't feel what was it? Shoot, now I can't remember the name.
That little
Oh,
bug, I've been trying to kill
Yeah, your
that bug for 2
laid
days.
back demeanor would fit in
Oh.
with what we need. Your laid back demeanor.
I would think laid back
I
would be
thought
good
that would
instead
be
of being.
good, but maybe he's so
OCD.
freaky,
That
and
you're too calm.
maybe I'm too calm, So, you don't know what to do
can't win.
anymore. You
Yeah.
can't win, But anyway, it must have been something God does not want.
I was gonna say maybe it might have been a dangerous
Judy said,
situation.
think of it as a blessing, Peggy, because she said, when I heard he was OCDC, thank you, I wasn't that keen.
Yeah. Plus, you never know.
You don't
he
need to
might,
be in that environment,
no, he might have been somebody dangerous, and you didn't know too.
Yeah,
God must know.
yeah, God
or-
knows, yeah.
Or he would have.
Yeah. So
Oh.
back to square one.
How is Nani?
Noni, she's,
Noni.
she goes in on the 9th
Okay.
for her hysterectomy, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, poor thing.
And she's a nervous wreck to begin with. Talk about obsessive,
Yeah.
She's
Put the
crazy.
date on there, so, we'll probably meet before then. No,
Uh,
we won't.
Yeah, we're going to
Yeah, we will.
dinner.
We're going
You'll
to
probably
dinner.
see her on the 1st.
Okay, good.
I'm hoping her and Cindy go. I invited them.
Okay. And I know Connie said
She will go or
she's
no?
gonna come, and
Okay.
Cindy's gonna come,
Good.
because she wants to say goodbye to Dee.
Yeah,
And
good.
I don't know, Janine, I hope you can come. Just wait and see. Jimmy can come too.
Jimmy,
Good boy. Good boy.
took a tumble.
Oh, no.
He has a similar, we have a similar step out the
Yeah.
front.
Mhm.
Sunday morning,
Uh,
it rained real early, and he moved the mat, and then he swept the water. And then he came in.
Yeah, and I've done that too.
And then he went to go back out. He has an outdoor cat,
Uh,
and he's in his robe
Okay.
only. And I don't remember if he had flip-flops on or bare feet. And he went to step over the water, but forgot he had swept it out.
Oh, and he slipped.
And
He's
out he
slipped.
went.
Oh.
And
Did he do the splits?
not so
Ooh.
much, but I think it was his left.
Oh.
He hyperextended his knee, so it had like a grapefruit on it.
Yeah.
He hurt like his hip
Oh,
and his
gee.
back. And
Oh my gosh.
we have recycle bins like right outside our door.
Yeah.
And all I heard was clatter and clatter.